Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And today we're taking a look at the fight for the vacant European heavyweight title between Joyce and Marco Huck. Okay, there it is. Joyce versus Marco Huck to be announced next week. Okay, so where are we? So, Joyce versus Marco Huck. Who is Marco Huck? For those who don't know. Okay, Huck won the European Cruiserweight title back in 2006, but has only had one outing in 2019, which was a first round no contest verdict against Nick Guivas. Joyce, known as the Juggernaut, has been pushed at a rapid rate in a bid to mix amongst the division's best sooner rather than later, thanks largely in part to his 34 years. Incidentally, that's the same as Huck, also 34, and his all-out aggressive style, which revolves around a high work rate. Okay, so that's the matchup to be announced for the vacant European heavyweight belt. Okay, so let's take a look at both of these participants. Okay, let's go to Huck. Okay, so what's his nickname? Muma Hukik. Birth name? Muma Hukik. Okay, Marco Huck. Translated that to Marco Huck. Nationality, German. He's a German. Birthplace, Serbia. Serbian. Okay, so let's have a look at his record. 41 wins, 5 losses. That's one draw, I guess. Okay, so let's move this over a bit. Okay, so who has he lost to? Who has Huck lost to? Let's go down to the bottom. Okay, so he lost to Steve Cunningham. Let's have a look at Steve Cunningham's record. 29 wins, 9 losses. Andrew Tabiti is lost to Krzysztof Glaskov. He's lost to Tyson Fury. Thomas Adamic. And the list goes on. Okay. Where are we? He's a cruiserweight. Okay. Let's go back. Back in Huck. Looking at Huck's resume, trying to get a feel for what we can expect. Okay. In 2012, Huck lost to Alexander Povetkin, majority decision. Lost by KO to Krzysztof Glowacki. When was that? That was in 2014. 2017, he lost to Marius Bridis. And that was by unanimous decision. And he also lost to Alexander Usyk. That was in 2017. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at the Alexander Usyk loss. Okay, that was a TKO for Alexander Usyk in the 10th round. Okay, so he's mixed it with the top guys at cruiserweight. So he's definitely an experienced boxer. But now he's up to heavyweight. He's dealing with the heavyweight Joyce. Interesting matchup. Let's look at some of the comments to get a further feel for this matchup. Let's look at some of the comments in an article which I read earlier. One guy says Usyk, or rather Huck. I thought he retired. Another one says Hope Huck is getting that retirement money. He's getting a college, he's getting a cottage next to a brook with fruit trees and Tweety birds. Not very kind. Not very kind. Another one says Hope Huck is getting that retirement dollars. Well, it'd be pounds or euros, one would suspect. Okay, so there we have it. The breakdown of the fight to be announced next week. Joyce versus Huck. Joyce versus Huck. Marco Huck. What say you? Have your say. This is for the European heavyweight belt. And it's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like. It's the subscribe. It's the comment. It's the shares. And it is the hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And I'm out.